Hello, beautiful people. My name is Matt, also known as the Humble Bear. I'm talking all things mindfulness, mental health, spiritual well-being, anything in my life, anything that's coming up in my life, any wisdom, any knowledge, whatever's going on for me, sharing it with you to help you in your life. And today I want to talk about feelings. Feelings. Oh. Feelings, what a big topic, eh? So let's look at what feelings are. You know, we label them so many different things. You've got anger, happiness, joy, sadness, all of these things. They've all got different labels, and it's like, okay, well, these things are good and these things are bad. It's like, okay. And then what we're trying to do is we're trying to always chase the things that are good, and then we're always trying to move away from the things that are bad. But in doing that, we end up fearing we're not going to get the good ones, or fearing that the good ones are going to go away, or fearing that we're going to get the bad ones. So it's just like, it's just this up and down and up and down and up and down. But what are they really? What are emotions? So emotions, from my paradigm, from my understanding, from my belief systems, are energy, in motion. Emotion. You know, these are energies that are coming in to our body, to our chakra system. So if anyone is not aware of the chakra system, we have 7 main chakras. We have the root chakra, which is just at the base of the spine. We have the sacral chakra, which is just below the navel. We have the solar plexus, which is just below the rib cage. The heart chakra, which is in the heart area. The throat chakra, which is in the throat. And the third eye chakra here. And then on top of the head, crown chakra. And they all are responsible for different parts of our lives. And when we're imbalanced in certain parts of our lives, discomforts and unease and imbalances show up in these chakras, in these energy systems. Chakra in Sanskrit means wheel. It's like they're actually just meant to turn, and the energy is meant to flow up and through, down and through. So they're just an energy channel, an energy system. They create a torus around the body, which is like an energy field, often known as the aura as well. And yeah, so what our emotions are is energy coming into this. Now these things, they feel very different, and it's like, some of them feel really good and my heart feels so expanded, I'm so in love, or oh my God, I can feel this one coming up, and I don't want that to get to the heart because that's going to be, that's really not good, and so I'm going to push that one down. And this is what most of us have been doing throughout our whole life. I've been doing it my whole life up until a few years ago, when I actually started to learn, and I started to understand what triggers were. I started to understand what feelings were, and I started to understand what they were truly designed to do, which is to flow up and out. So all we're supposed to do with feelings is feel them. Yes, feeling the feelings. That's what we're supposed to be here, feeling the feelings. What normally happens is, like I said before, a feeling comes in, feels a bit bad. We've told the mind, I want you to make sure that I never ever feel bad. Okay? Everything you must do is to stop me from feeling bad. So what do? Right, I'm going to stop that from reaching the heart, because I know that it feels bad at the base, but when it hits that heart, that's going to be too much. So we suppress it. So we push it down. When we push it down or we hold it down, it either goes within, and it can cause, energy never sits still. It's always in motion. So it starts to cause damage within us. It starts to cause imbalances within us. It starts to cause dis-ease within us. Or it comes out, it comes out, and it normally comes out as anger, as an outburst into the world around us, and it starts to cause problems on the outside of us. In the external world, it's like, oh my God, I just cause a chaos over there because I was actually feeling uncomfortable in me, and trying not to allow this feeling to get to my heart. So how do we deal with these? How do you deal with them? I've got a 3-step process. So I'm going to talk you through this 3-step process of how to feel your feelings. And this works for me every single time, and I always come out of it feeling so much better. Number 1, feeling comes in. That feeling that I have labelled fear comes in, and I've also labelled that as bad, because I at some point decided that I didn't like fear and it felt uncomfortable. So it comes in, and there's the urge. It comes up here, and the urge is to go, no, push that down, I'm going to tense up. And there it is. That's how we suppress. We tense. So that's the first thing. So the first step is to relax. Relax the body, relax the chest, relax the heart, relax the stomach, and just allow the energy to do whatever it is it's going to do. Really, what it's done is it's come in, it's hit a few trigger points. Trigger points are like early warning systems from the mind, where the mind's gone, oh, I didn't like that last time, so anytime that happens again, or anytime it feels like that again, please let me know. So when it comes in, it's going to hit those. The trigger, the message goes boom. Okay, now I need to stop it, and I need to fix it. Okay, so first thing is stop it. So in order to stop it, I relax. Sometimes I literally hold my hands out to the side. I'm like, I'm not touching it. I'm not getting involved. I'm literally, when it's a tense one, I'm not touching it. So the feelings come in. We've relaxed, constantly relaxing, more relaxing, more relaxing. Then we just observe the feeling, observe the sensation, not as fear, not as bad. Don't label it. Just observe it exactly as it is. It's like, oh, okay. So this thing outside of me happened, and when that thing outside of me happened, this weird sensation inside of me happened. The energy the thing that happened wasn't inside of me, it was outside of me, or it might not even happen at all, and the mind's just made it up. It's like, oh, okay. How can I observe that? What does it feel like? What does it really feel like? If I give it colour, what would it look like? Shape, what shape would it be? Just observe it, and it starts to become quite fascinating. It's like, oh, okay, this bubbly sensation that I used to call fear is actually quite fascinating. And then step 3 is to deal with the mind. So as I said before, the mind, we're giving this mind the job of making sure that nothing happens, that we don't feel bad. So the mind's chattering away of trying to fix it, doing everything it can to try and change the outside world, or go and do something to distract yourself in order to not feel bad. Okay, so what do? Well, we discussed before that we're not the mind, we're not our thoughts. And so it's like, okay, if I'm not the mind, I'm not the thoughts, I can choose whether I listen to them or not. I can choose whether I want to observe them or not. If there was someone over there who I didn't like the look of, and I didn't want to observe them, I would look over there. And I wouldn't look over there. It's the same with the mind. If the mind's going off, the mind's doing some crazy stuff, but we don't try and stop it. That's like trying to stop a child that's having a paddy. It's like, don't do that. That's going to get 10 times worse. When we get involved, I've got a 6-year-old. When I get involved with a paddy, yeah, not gonna help. But if I am able to walk away, go and do something else, go and observe something else, she will calm down, and she will calm down herself and then come and join me when she's ready. Same with the mind. If we observe something else, something that's real, so the breath, for example, the breath's amazing, the breath's always there. If we can just observe the breath instead of the mind, peace. So much peace. It's like, oh, you just put that over there, that can stay over there, and I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to observe my mind. People laugh at me sometimes. They're like, are you okay, Matt? And I'm like, yes. They're like, what are you doing? I'm just watching my breath. But it's true. It's so peaceful. So yeah, so those are the options. Those are the 3 steps: is relax your body, relax your heart area, allow the energy in. Don't suppress it. Don't let it fly out in some fit of rage or anything like that. Or try and get out of it through some kind of distraction. Observe it, see what it feels like. What does it actually feel like? What's the sensation? What's the sensation in the body? Is it fascinating, or is it bad? It's not bad, it's just a sensation. And then just look away from the mind, look away from the chatter. Just focus on something that's real, focus on the feeling, focus on what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste, what's real, your breath, whatever it is that does it for you. Just focus on that, be present. So I hope that helped someone today. I hope you've had an awesome day as well. And if you are interested in anything I do, please, you can come and find me at www.humblebear.co.uk, or you can find me on Instagram at _humble_bear, or on YouTube at humblebear. And yeah, if you need any help, or you're interested in anything I do, please get in contact. I would love to hear from you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. See you later.